everyone. It's John and Carrie here.
Hi.
Well, we're not live, but we're in the truck and we are headed camping. I don't know if you can see behind Jasper, the Casita is in tow. And John, where are we headed today?
Fort Stevens State Park. It's on the northern coast of Oregon.
And it is a beautiful state park. And I was looking before we went today, there is an advisory for sneaker waves. If you don't know what a sneaker wave is, it's just a wave that comes up a lot further than what a normal wave does and has swept a lot of people out into the ocean, and it's not a good wave to get caught in. So
they're sneaky.
They're sneaky. Anyway, I don't know what the water's gonna be like. We're definitely not getting in. It's cold. We have a very nice weekend ahead of us. Today is 70 degrees, which it's March 15th, St. Patrick's Day weekend, and it is warm and we are here for it and we are loving it because we have had nothing but rain and cold. So we are very excited, and we are very excited for you guys to join us on a weekend of camping at Fort Stevens State Park.
I can't do nothing with you.
All right, we made it. We are at Fort Stevens State Park and so happy to be here. Traffic actually wasn't too bad, which was surprising, but we actually weren't even supposed to be at this park this weekend. We had another state park lined up, and I'll go into more later why we didn't stay there and why we're staying here instead. But we definitely don't have the most ideal campsite, and I will show you guys and you will understand why. So I'm just glad to be here and looking forward to just a nice, relaxing weekend. So we got a really nice pull through spot, but we are so close to our neighbors. So yeah, not the most ideal but yeah, take a look. So a little close. Guys, I'm so excited. We're gonna make some non-style pizza with our non-bread, pepperoni, good cheese, and we are going to do it in my oven. Yes, I have an easy bake oven for the woods. There's the fire starter.
I'm just doing everything I can to keep the mosquitoes down.
There's the pizza uncooked. I'm gonna put it in my little easy bake oven. I know it's not an easy bake, but anyway, I'll show you the finished product when we're done. The lighting's awful, but there she is. Good morning from the Casita. It is Saturday morning, and yeah, I'm having some coffee, and it was a rough night last night for me, and I'll tell you why in just a minute, but just trying to change my mindset this morning and have a better outlook of where we're at. Me and John have been camping this past winter, and since we got the trailer, we went in December, January, and February, which is, you know, normally off season for this area. There's still people out camping, but it's normally off season. And so I think I got in this whole mindset of like campgrounds being empty and us kind of just like being by ourselves and maybe having like one or two neighbors. And, you know, I think I kind of got used to that, and I forgot how busy campgrounds can get, especially, you know, in this area. And so I kind of felt like we were in a fishbowl last night, because this campground, the sloop that we're in, filled up very quickly, and we're on the interior loop and a pull through, and just neighbors are very close. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, this is just, you know, I reminded myself, Carrie, you've been camping in off season, and you've gotten used to the fact that no one's around. And, you know, so I was telling John last night, I think I'm ready to explore a little bit more boondocking. Now, we have been camping on BLM land, which Oregon has plentiful of, but not a lot. And John's done it more than me. And so I think I'm ready to explore that side of camping. Our trailer is solar ready, and something that I think we're going to do is we're going to buy some solar panels just to, you know, help that out. And, yeah, I think we're going to explore a little bit more boondocking, but we're in a beautiful area. I think I just forgot how busy things can get with people. And I kind of had, this past week was just really busy for me at work. I wouldn't say it was a bad week. It was just a very busy week. And I kind of came into this weekend of, oh, I'm just so ready for quiet and just, you know, to relax a little bit. And I didn't feel that last night. I was in just, I think, a bad headspace. So I'm trying to get in a better one this morning. Coffee will certainly help. And yeah, so some sun today. We'll definitely take you on a walk around the campground. And I will also be taking you over to a jetty in this area that I just absolutely love. So this is a beautiful campground. I just forgot how busy it gets. So, all right, happy Saturday morning, or whatever morning or day or night it is for you. It's always good to wake up and have a little bit of sun on your face and, you know, be reminded that you're alive. And just because things are busy or not what you expected doesn't mean it should ruin your whole day or weekend. So I'm trying to keep that mindset. All right, thanks.
Hey, how's it going? We're heading to the store right now. I forgot a loaf pan. I need a loaf pan. Tomorrow we're gonna make, for breakfast, fried cornmeal mush is what my family used to call it. I'm assuming it's actually a thing if you look it up. But basically you make cornmeal, you put cornmeal into boiling water with a little bit of salt, and you get it the consistency of like a thick oatmeal. And then you put it in a loaf pan, let it cool overnight. It really solidifies. And you slice it up in slices and fry it in a frying pan. And then, you know, just powdered sugar or butter and syrup or whatever you want to top it with is really good. It's kind of a pancake replacement kind of thing. It doesn't taste like a pancake at all, but it is fun and interesting. I wouldn't say it's any better than pancakes, but it's different if you know, and we really enjoy it. We don't do it very often. I'd say we maybe do it once or twice a year.
Yeah,
but we really do like it.
I don't even know the last time we had it.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not the healthiest because we do top it with butter and but we do like real maple syrup, which it's so good. And yeah, John's family grew up doing this. I had never had it until he made it for me, and I was like, what is this? And he's right. It doesn't actually have a lot of flavor. I think it's just a really good vehicle for butter and real maple syrup. But it does, I mean, it does.
I think one of the best things you get out of it is the texture. It's you get it crispy on the outside, so it's nice and crispy. You get that bite, and then it's like super soft and mushy on the inside. It's really just a fun.
It is really good.
Also.
And he has to make it a day ahead because it has to set. So that's why we're going to get the loaf pan, because I don't know about you, but I don't carry a loaf pan when I camp.
We will now.
We will now. And so we'll show you how we make that. It is really good. And luckily the store is super close to where we're camping. So, you know, and you know what, maybe after we will drive out to the jetty.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys want to see the jetty? It's a really cool spot. Okay, see you in a bit. John has secured his loaf pan. That is good news. We are going to be able to make the cornmeal mush. Now we're going to actually take you guys out to the jetty. This jetty is in the State Park campground. It's just a super cool spot. I'm not going to talk while we're out there because it's usually pretty loud, pretty windy. It is a Pacific Ocean, open ocean. So I just want you to be able to see it, enjoy it. I'll leave the sounds, you know, natural so you can experience the force of nature with us. So hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so glad you're here. What did you guys think of the jetty? It's a pretty special spot, right? Okay, we have an experiment we're gonna do, and we need your help. John is gonna be driving us out. It's still within the state park campground. Where are you driving us out to?
Just out to the Columbia. So what you saw out here from the jetty, we looked out over the Pacific Ocean, but the jetty extends out and kind of puts a wave break, I think, for the Columbia River. So we'll go over and see the Columbia
Okay,
River.
so here's where the experiment comes in, and here's where we need your help. We bought some microphones because we are trying to make sure our audio is good. For that piece, we're going to be wearing our microphones. I want you guys to comment and tell me what you think of the sound, and if you feel it's helpful. I would appreciate it. I want to make this an enjoyable experience when you come to this channel. So I want to make sure that you can hear me, but I want to make sure that we're clear and it doesn't sound bad. So when we're out there, listen, watch, and then comment and let me know what you think.
So we're in four-wheel drive.
So we're gonna see some people out here fishing. Me and John kind of discovered this place last time we were out here, and it just seems like a really special spot. Again, this is a Columbia River ahead of us, so John had to put it in four-wheel drive to get out here. Looks like there's a really big ship out here too, which will be super fun. And yeah, this will be a cool place to check out and experience. Okay, this, if you can hear me, this is the Columbia River. That's Jasper. And it's pretty spectacular. It's just a beautiful day for March. This is just, it feels incredible. It feels like spring. And I know Oregon's just teasing us, but I'm gonna soak it up. Jasper's soaking it up. Navy's soaking it up with their windblown hair. And we're gonna let the dogs get some energy out. And I'll put a little music with this so you don't have to hear the wind, because that's the last thing I wanna hear is wind. So what do you guys think of this area so far? Have you been here? Do you live in Oregon? Have you seen the Columbia? Have you fished the Columbia? That's something John really wants to do, is he actually wants to get a boat so he can go out fishing on the Columbia.
Or even the right gear to maybe fish from shore. But I don't know what kind of gear that is, what we need, how the setup works. But yeah, it'd be super, super fun.
There is a lot of cool swimming areas in the summer, although...
Doesn't look like this is one of them.
No. Well, I don't know. I mean, on a hot day.
Yeah, maybe.
But sometimes the coast gets really warm. But the ocean here, I know the Columbia's not the ocean, but the ocean here is pretty cold. Not swimmable. It's definitely not Southern California. John actually loves to ocean swim, and so we did have a daughter that lived in San Diego for a while. And when we were able to get down there, he did swim. And you grew up, your grandparents lived in Southern California. So John,
Yeah, Santa Barbara, yeah.
Yeah, John spent a lot of his kind of youth summers in Southern California. I grew up in Northern California, so cold ocean is normal, but I don't know. We've also been to Hawaii, and I could definitely get used to warm ocean. Definitely windy, but
Oh my gosh, so windy.
a really cool spot. John's like, this is miserable. We got to go. Okay, I know that it was probably hard to hear us because it was awful wind. So here is our sound check. Sound check 1, 2, 3.
Sound check 1, 2, 3.
What do you guys think? We're gonna make a little bit of lunch. I'm doing some Hawaiian roll sandwiches with some provolone, and I also have some salami, and I'm gonna add a little pepperoni from that I have left over from the pizza last night, so that'll be fun. And then, as always with any good sandwich, always add some pepperoncinis. Makes it life-changing. So and buy the Tillamook, it's the best. So yeah, we're gonna have a little lunch and hang out and maybe read for a bit. So see you later. And there we have it. Bon appetit.
Oh, thank you.
We have some friends that are going to join us at our site today just for the day, just to hang out a little bit. So it's Mike and Audra, who are very good friends, and we do a lot of camping with them. So I'm hoping I can get them on video. We'll see, and maybe I'll introduce you guys.